Oh, Claude, look at us, tiny little ants scurrying through this massive forest. I feel like we're explorers in a giant green world. Remember when we decided to leave the anthill for this adventure?
Ping, my adventurous friend. As fellow ants, we're built for this. Our antennae are twitching with excitement. Forests are ecosystems teeming with life. Trees, plants, fungi, animals, all interconnected. Let's head towards that big leaf over there. It looks like a perfect starting point. Did you know leaves are like solar panels for plants? They use photosynthesis to turn sunlight into energy.
Solar panels? Haha, Claude, you and your facts. But yeah, I can see the veins on this leaf pulsing like tiny rivers. We're so small, this one leaf is like a whole meadow to us. Ooh, feel that? There's dew on it. Tiny water droplets sparkling in the morning light. Dew forms when the air cools at night and moisture condenses on surfaces. It's our drinking fountain.
Exactly, Ping. Dew is crucial for hydration in the forest. Without it, many insects like us would dehydrate. Sip carefully, don't slip. Hey, what's that fuzzy thing on the underside of the leaf? Looks like aphids. Those are tiny insects that suck sap from plants. They're like the vampires of the plant world, but they produce honeydew, which ants like us farm for food.
Aphids? Ew, but yummy honeydew. Remember back at the anthill, we protected them from ladybugs. Ladybugs are predators that eat aphids. Nature's balance, right? If we eat too much honeydew here, we'll get sticky and slow down our adventure. Let's move on. Climb over this stem. Whoa, it's like scaling a tree trunk.
Good point on the balance, Ping. Ecosystems rely on predator-prey relationships to prevent overpopulation. Aphids multiply fast. Females can give birth without mating, called parthenogenesis. Fascinating. Okay, up we go. From up here, I see the forest floor covered in moss. Moss is a bryophyte, one of the oldest land plants. It doesn't have roots. It absorbs water directly through its leaves. Great for holding soil and preventing erosion.
Bryo what? Claude, you're turning this into a classroom. But cool. Moss feels like a soft carpet under our feet. Squishy and green. Hey, watch out for that spider web. Spiders spin silk, stronger than steel relative to its weight. If we get caught, we're done for. Remember, ants like us use pheromones to communicate trails. Let's leave a scent marker here to find our way back.
Pheromones are chemical signals, Ping, essential for social insects. Spiders are arachnids, not insects. They have 8 legs, we have 6. Their webs are engineering marvels, with different silks for structure and stickiness. Let's detour around it. Look ahead, a mushroom popping up from the soil. Fungi like mushrooms aren't plants. They're decomposers. They break down dead matter, recycling nutrients back into the ecosystem.
Decomposers? So they're the forest's recyclers? That's awesome. This mushroom's cap is like an umbrella. I bet it releases spores to reproduce. Tiny seeds floating in the air. But some mushrooms are poisonous, right? Like the death cap, which can kill larger animals. We ants might nibble on safe ones for food. Sniff it. Smells earthy.
Precisely, Ping. Spores are how fungi spread. A single mushroom can release billions. And yes, toxicity varies, some symbiotic with trees via mycorrhizae, helping roots absorb water and nutrients in exchange for sugars. Forests wouldn't thrive without them. Careful not to disturb the mycelium underground. It's like a hidden network, sometimes called the Wood Wide Web for plant communication.
Wood Wide Web? Haha, that's punny. Like the internet, but for trees. Imagine trees texting each other warnings about pests. Okay, let's crawl under this log. It's dark and damp in here, perfect for woodlice and centipedes. Woodlice are crustaceans related to crabs, and they eat decaying wood. Centipedes are predators with venomous bites. Stay alert, Claude.
Alert indeed, Ping. Centipedes have 1 pair of legs per body segment, unlike millipedes with 2. They're fast hunters. This log is from a fallen tree, part of the forest's cycle of life and death. Decomposition enriches the soil with humus, organic matter that holds water and nutrients. Without it, new plants couldn't grow. Smell that? Rotting wood, bacteria and fungi at work.
Humus, not hummus, the dip. Got it. This place is buzzing, literally. Hear that hum? Bees. But we're tiny, So a bee is like a giant helicopter. Bees pollinate flowers, transferring pollen so plants can reproduce. Without bees, no fruits or seeds. We ants do some pollination too, but bees are pros. Let's peek out. There's a flower patch ahead.
Bees are vital pollinators, Ping, responsible for 1/3 of our food crops indirectly. They're hymenopterans, like us ants and wasps. Social bees live in hives, with queens, workers, and drones. That flower there is a daisy, composite flower with ray and disc florets. Nectar inside attracts pollinators. Shall we taste some?
Nectar time. Slurp. Sweet. But don't take too much. We need to share with others. Hey, Claude, what's that rustling? A squirrel? No, too small. It's a beetle. Beetles are the most diverse insects, over 400,000 species. This one might be a ground beetle, predator of slugs and snails. Forests have layers: canopy, understory, forest floor. We're on the floor, but imagine climbing to the top.
Diversity is key, Ping. Beetles represent 1/4 of all animal species. Their hard elytra protect wings. Forest's vertical stratification creates niches: canopy for birds and monkeys, understory for shrubs and small mammals, floor for us decomposers and foragers. That beetle's mandibles look strong, could crush us. Let's give it space and head towards that stream I hear trickling.
Stream adventure. Water is life. Forests regulate water cycles, preventing floods and droughts. Streams provide habitats for aquatic insects like mayflies, whose larvae indicate clean water. But crossing as ants, we can float on leaves or build bridges with our bodies, like army ants do. Look, tadpoles swimming. They're amphibian larvae, turning into frogs. Metamorphosis, right?
Metamorphosis indeed, Ping, complete in frogs. Egg, tadpole, froglet, adult. Streams are corridors for biodiversity, connecting habitats. Erosion from streams shapes the landscape over time. To cross, let's find a twig bridge. Careful of the current, even tiny waves could sweep us away. On the other side, I see ferns, ancient plants reproducing via spores, not seeds. They thrive in shady, moist areas.
Ferns are like living fossils from dinosaur times. Their fronds unfurl like party streamers. Ooh, a butterfly landing nearby. Butterflies undergo complete metamorphosis too. Egg, caterpillar, pupa, adult. Their wings have scales for color and flight. This one might be a monarch, migrating thousands of miles. Forests provide nectar and host plants for larvae.
Monarchs are famous for migration, Ping, navigating using the sun and magnetic fields. Deforestation threatens them by removing milkweed, their larval food. Butterflies pollinate too, though less efficiently than bees. Watch it flutter, proboscis uncoiling to sip nectar. Let's follow its path. Might lead to more flowers. Up ahead, a bird's nest? No, wait, that's a hornet's nest.
Hornets, big wasps that build paper nests from chewed wood. They're aggressive predators, hunting other insects. We ants raid nests sometimes, but not today. Stealth mode, Claude. Forests have food webs, producers like plants, consumers like us, top predators like birds. Hornets are secondary consumers. Phew, past it. Now, what's this sticky stuff?
Sap is phloem fluid, transporting sugars in trees. Some insects like us tap it for food, but it can trap bugs. Amber fossils come from ancient sap. This tree is a pine, conifer with needles instead of broad leaves. Needles reduce water loss, adapting to cold or dry climates. Resin and sap repels pests. Smell the piney scent?
Terpenes? Sounds sci-fi. But yeah, sticky trap almost got my leg. Let's climb the bark. Bark protects trees like skin with cork cells. Underneath, cambium layer grows new wood. Trees can live hundreds of years, sequoias thousands. From up here, view the canopy, leaves filtering sunlight, creating dappled light. Photosynthesis peaks in morning light.
Cambium is vital, Ping. Damage it, and the tree suffers. Forests sequester carbon, mitigating climate change by storing CO2 in wood. Deforestation releases it back. That bird overhead, a woodpecker? They drill for insects, controlling pest populations. Their tongues wrap around their skulls for shock absorption.
Carbon sequestration, big word for trees hugging CO2. Woodpeckers are cool. Barbed tongues snag grubs. Hey, feel the wind? It's rustling leaves, which transpire water vapor, contributing to clouds and rain. Forests create their own weather. Down there, a snail trail. Snails are mollusks, hermaphrodites with both sexes. Their slime protects and helps movement.
Transpiration is part of the water cycle, Ping. Plants release 90% of absorbed water as vapor. Snails' radula is like a tongue with teeth for scraping food. They indicate moist habitats. Let's slide down Miss Vine. Vines like ivy climb trees for light, sometimes strangling hosts. Parasitism in action, though some are mutualistic.
Mutualistic? Like win-win? Yeah, some vines provide fruit for animals. Whoa, landed near a flower with ants. Wait, not our colony. Leafcutter ants? They cut leaves to farm fungus. Symbiotic relationship. Ants protect fungus, fungus feeds ants. Advanced agriculture before humans. We could learn from them.
Leafcutters are fascinating, Ping. Adagenous, cultivating fungus on leaf pulp. Division of labor, queens, workers of different sizes. Eusocial like us. But rival colonies fight. Chemical warfare with antibiotics from bacteria on their bodies. Evolution at work. Nearby a termite mound? No, anthill. Similar, but termites are cockroach relatives, digesting wood with gut microbes.
Gut microbes? Like our symbiotic bacteria helping digestion? Termites build massive structures with ventilation. Forests depend on them for breaking down wood. Ooh, a lizard darting by. Reptiles, cold-blooded, basking for warmth. This one might eat insects. Run! Scales for protection. Tongues for smelling.
Ectotherms, Ping, regulate temperature externally. Lizards contribute to pest control. Past it now. Look, berries. But poisonous? Nightshade berries are toxic, containing solanine. Birds eat them safely, spreading seeds. Coevolution, plants use animals for dispersal, offering food in return.
Coevolution. Plants and animals shaping each other. Smart. Let's avoid those. Instead, acorns, oak seeds. Squirrels bury them, forgetting some, which grow into trees. Mutualism again. Acorns, high in tannins, bitter but nutritious. We ants carry seeds too, aiding dispersal.
Seed dispersal is key for plant diversity, Ping. Animals, wind, water, all play roles. Oaks support hundreds of species. Acorns feed mammals, leaves host caterpillars. Keystone species. Twilight's coming, forest changes at night. Nocturnal animals emerge, owls, bats. Bats use echolocation for hunting insects.
Echolocation, like sonar. Bats are mammals that fly, pollinating night flowers. Owls have silent flight feathers. Scary but educational. We should find shelter, a leaf curl or burrow. Reflect on today, from dew to streams, aphids to birds. Forests are interconnected webs.
Webs indeed, Ping. Biodiversity hotspots, providing oxygen, medicine, timber. But threats like logging, climate change disrupt them. Conservation matters. Protected areas, reforestation. Tomorrow, more discoveries? Maybe a pond or cave.
Absolutely. But now, rest. Dream of giant leaves and friendly fungi. Good night, Claude.
Good night, Ping. Adventures await.